Matt Gaetz completely melted down on Thursday of this week when he sent a defiant letter to the House Ethics Committee, letting them know that he is sick and tired of their games and he will not be cooperating any further with their ongoing investigation that threatens the future of his political career. Now, it's weird that Matt Gaetz would just randomly come out with this on a Thursday, like, hey, I woke up this morning and decided I'm not going to play games anymore. Weird, right? I mean, what happened? This investigation has been going on for over a year, and just suddenly on Thursday morning, you're like, yeah, you know what? I don't feel like doing this anymore. That's not normal. Matt Gaetz clearly knows something is about to come down the pipeline, and he is trying to get ahead of it. In fact, he even declared in his unhinged letter to the House Ethics Committee that, quote, the fix is in. The fix is in. You know what that means, right? The fix is in means Matt Gaetz knows that whatever comes out of this committee is going to be horrible. They've already decided on it. So what's it matter if he talks to them or not? So that's a weird admission to make, but here is a couple snippets from Matt Gaetz' defiant letter. Your investigation into me has devolved into a political payback exercise devoid of adequate due process, riddled with leaks, and now seeking deeply personal information that is no business of Congress. I have not used drugs which are illegal, absent some law allowing use in a jurisdiction of the United States. I have not used illicit drugs, which I consider to be drugs unlawful for medical or over-the-counter use everywhere in the United States. I will no longer voluntarily participate in this regrettable abuse of the committee. I understand that the committee has issued, but not served, a subpoena for my testimony. I explicitly reserve all of my rights pursuant to the House rules and the U.S. Constitution. If you didn't do anything wrong, why not just go there and explain to them everything that they've got, right? Be like, hey, I know you've got this piece of information. Let me tell you what really happened. Hey, I know this witness said this. Let me tell you what really happened. If you were an innocent man, right, you would be doing that. But instead, you're telling them that there's been no due process. And also, I know you've issued a subpoena for me and I'm just not going to comply with it. The due process, by the way, and you should know this as a lawyer, due process means that everybody has a right to counsel. Due process means that everybody has a right to choose to testify or not to testify. And based on everything you're saying here, and of course, that all information is legally obtained, all of that is a part of due process. And you literally spell out in here, after saying there's been no due process, that, hey, you guys did a lot of due process. Good job. So your letter itself is contradictory. Your letter itself is infantile. And your letter basically says, you guys are already going to say I did it all, so what's the point? So at some point in the near future, I guess we can expect a report from the House Ethics Committee. You know, it would have been really great if we could have gotten that before the primaries down here in Florida, which were only a month ago. You know, that I think would have been helpful for the voters down here. But maybe this is due to that subpoena that has not been served. Maybe that's why Thursday was the day he said this. Maybe it's because of the report last week, or I should say the court filing last week, where he was named by a witness as somebody being present at a party where an underage girl was being taken advantage of and there was lots of drug use. I don't know. I don't know why he's doing this now. But I do know this. This is all an excuse. When that report comes out, even though he's saying, I'm not going to cooperate, what he's going to say when the report comes out is, they never even talked to me. They didn't let me explain my side. He will do that. I promise you he will do that. And the media will not mention once that he said he was no longer going to cooperate and didn't want to do the subpoena. I guarantee you that's how this will play out. I've been in this game too long. I've seen it too many times. That is what Matt Gaetz will do, and this letter will be completely ignored, and everyone will think, well, they never spoke to him, so obviously this is just a one-sided political hit piece. Now, maybe most of the country won't believe that, But I guarantee you, living in his district, I'll tell you this, the people around here will believe him over the report, and he will win re-election, unfortunately. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.